I'm Zara Durrani with We Canada. Today I'm here with Sara Canning, who is one of the stars of Vampire Diaries. She's also one of the We Canada champions. Let's see what Sara has to say.
I'm Sara Canning, and I support Canadian leadership at the Earth Summit 2012. Join me and the movement at earthsummit.ca because we can protect our natural playgrounds so the planet will foster the children of future generations.
How are you doing, Sara?
I'm so good, thank you.
Thank you for joining us on this beautiful day.
Thank you, yeah, rare. They're rare right now in Vancouver, it's awesome.
It's gorgeous. Now, tell us about We Canada. You're involved, obviously.
I am, yeah.
And what is We Canada to you?
We Canada is basically a nationwide initiative advocating for Canadian leadership at the upcoming Earth Summit 2012. So we're working towards a more sustainable and equitable future.
And for those of our viewers out there who don't know about Earth Summit 2012, can you tell them, educate them about Earth Summit?
I can try. Earth Summit 2012 is formally known as the United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development, or Rio 20, and it's basically a unique opportunity where our leaders can commit to making some pretty crucial changes.
Now, what is sustainable development and what kind of changes are we talking about here?
Well, when we hear about sustainable development, we automatically think of the environment and all the shocking developments we've kind of been hearing about and discovering in the past years. And as much as it is about environment, it's also about equity throughout the world, and treating people fairly and finding a better balance between our side of the world and other nations, and just finding that fair treatment for all people on our planet, and also prioritizing the planet, which we rely so much on.
Do you feel we as Canadians are ready for an initiative of this nature, of this kind?
I totally think we're ready, absolutely, because we definitely have the resources to initiate change, and I think that we, the Canadian people, have the drive. We just really need to make this known, and that's where We Canada comes in, because it's a great meeting place where we can learn about sustainability and put it into practice, and where we can commit and sort of come together in order to make our voices heard, and to let our leaders know, we kind of mean business, and, and that it's really important to us as citizens of Canada to start making change.
I'm sure your fans would love to hear this, and I would love to hear this. Why did you decide to become a champion for We Canada?
I was so honored to even be considered for something that I find an extremely worthy cause, and I'm very proud to be from Canada, and I was lucky enough to grow up in Newfoundland and had such an amazing childhood there. I mean, I grew up playing in the forest, and I didn't sit in front of a TV screen. I'd sit in front of the ocean and marvel at that all day instead. And I want to make sure that all of my inspiration and my imagination sort of sprung from that, and having that available to me as a kid. And I just want to make sure that is something that we preserve for children of future generations. It's not fair to sort of take that away from them, and I'm all about preserving our natural playgrounds, and that everybody should have the chance to experience what a beautiful nation we live in.
That sounds like a valid reason to me. Thank you. Now, why should Canadian public participate in We Canada?
I think that it's extremely important that we realize that change is intimidating, and it's a daunting thing, but we can sort of rise up together as one voice, and we live this, we live these lifestyles of such abundance, and our basic needs are met, and so much more on top of that. meanwhile, sometimes we are compromising our planet and other people living worldwide. So I think we need to, you know, take a step back and sort of realize what a great place we're in, and take initiative that, you know, we can promote social justice globally, and we can promote equity, and we really need to realize that that fair balance has to be found with people throughout the world, and that because we're in such a great place with our quality of living, we sort of have a big responsibility to aid in that. And also to realize that, you know, we need to make sure basic needs are met all over the world, but we can't compromise our planet while doing it, because it's it's our life system. It's we depend so much on Mother Earth, so we need to take care of her a little bit, I think.
Now, what type of actions are we talking about to advance in sustainability? Any tricks of the trade? Can you share with our viewers anything that you're doing?
Absolutely. The great thing about joining We Canada is I'm learning every day about actions that I can take. I've bought a bike since becoming a champion, which I'm really excited about. It's nice being here in Vancouver, where I can walk and take the bus everywhere, and I've actually become much more aware of my choices as a consumer. I didn't really think about it as often as I do now, being a part of this initiative, but just, you know, becoming aware of local products, and now I really think before I buy anything, you know, not only where did this come from, but do I really need it? And it's a major sort of philosophy change, I think. I've also been talking with some of the ladies on the team about microcredit and microloans and the bigger picture, how we can, you know, help, how we can help women in other countries by, you know, funding their small endeavors and realizing that that's creating a sustainable business structure. So all kinds of stuff. I'm like recycling and reusing on a much bigger level than I ever did before. So I'm taking little steps, hopefully, like we're trying to promote to other Canadians, that it starts with small choices, and just having that awareness is a big step. Like even just being aware that you can have an effect on what's happening to our planet, and environmentally and economically, that's a big first step, just having an awareness.
How can Canadians take part in We Canada? How can they make a difference?
Firstly, you can check out our website, www.earthsummit.ca.
Before we let you go, is there anything you would like to say to your fans out there? As well as fellow Canadians, any message you would like to give to them?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess thank you for giving us your attention and you know, your time. We so appreciate it, and know that this is really a team effort, and I would be so happy for involvement on, you know, if we could just sort of come together as I have so much pride in my country, and it's been great for me as an artist to get to hang out with other fabulous artists and people who care about society, and realizing, like, well, you know, the amount of blessings that we have, and being able to hopefully give back after all of that is a really great feeling. So thank you, and yeah, come join the team.
Well, thank you for joining us.
I'm Sara Canning, and I support Canadian leadership at the Earth Summit 2012. Join me and the movement at earthsummit.ca, because we can protect our natural playgrounds so the planet will foster the children of future generations.